This is the greediest wolf I've ever seen. Just because he sensed the human in front of him was a great cook, he forced him into a contract. To outsiders, it looked like Jack had hit the jackpot, getting a legendary magical beast as a bodyguard for free. But little did they know, the wolf was the real winner here. To him, Jack was a treasure trove. Every mealtime brought new, delicious dishes. Even when ingredients ran low, the wolf only had to step out briefly to bring back enough food to last 2.5 months. One day, Jack took on an herb-gathering quest, but the wolf insisted on putting a ring on him, or more accurately, a protective barrier. The area was full of monsters, and he didn't want to lose his personal chef. After making Jack promise to prepare lunch in advance, the wolf went off to hunt. Jack began searching for the herbs. For the average adventurer, this would have taken hours, but with his appraisal skill, it was a breeze. He finished in 2.5 minutes, gathering 2.5 times the required amount. Since it was still early, he decided to start lunch early. His supplies were running low, so he ordered a box of ingredients from the online supermarket and decided to make tomato pasta. He diced an onion and sautéed it until soft, added pre-minced meat, then poured in tomato sauce. The sauce was just about ready. The wolf smelled it from far away. He came back carrying a rockbird. He'd left the rest of the hunt piled in the forest because it was too much to carry. By then, the pasta was cooked. Jack drained it, tossed it with the sauce, and the meal was ready. The wolf had never seen long, stringy food like this. He was hesitant at first, but one taste was all it took. He couldn't get enough. He ate so messily that Jack couldn't help but laugh. After the meal, Jack went into the forest and was stunned by the mountain of monster corpses. Each one looked powerful, but that wasn't what bothered him. He could understand hunting bears or snakes, but what he couldn't accept was the orc. Would eating that make his head pointy? The wolf told him not to worry. People in town had been eating orcs since they were kids. Jack could only sigh at how strange this world was. He stored all the loot in his item box and prepared to return to the guild, but the wolf thought he was too slow, so he let Jack ride on his back. Jack didn't refuse. In his past life, the closest he'd gotten was a carousel. The start of the ride was thrilling, like being one with the wind, but when the wolf sped up, things got wild. By the time they reached town, Jack was nearly sick. "What if you accidentally kill me?" he complained. "Then no more interworld cuisine for you." Hearing that, the wolf suddenly became much more careful. When turning in the quest, Jack noticed the receptionist's attitude had improved a lot, probably because he, a rookie, had over-delivered. He then mentioned he had some orc parts to sell, and pointed to the wolf outside to avoid misunderstandings. But the moment she saw the wolf, the usually cool receptionist instantly lit up.
大きなものの買い取りは向こうの窓口です。
出れた。今出れたよな。
The man in charge of buying monster parts was next door. When Jack laid out the corpses, the man was speechless. Everyone was B rank or A rank. "It'll take until tomorrow to process all of these," he said. But Jack couldn't wait that long. He asked for at least 1 day's worth. The man first thought of the orc. Jack instinctively hesitated, but the wolf seemed pleased. Faced with the indescribable meat, Jack wasn't sure how to cook it. Plain frying seemed boring, so he decided to make herb and cheese breaded cutlets. He sliced the orc meat, pounded it thin with the back of his knife, then seasoned it with salt and pepper. While it marinated, he beat a few eggs, mixed in grated cheese, dusted the meat with flour, dipped it in the egg mixture, and fried it on both sides. He did the same for the herb version, repeating the steps, then drizzled the leftover meat sauce from lunch over the top. 2 styles of orc cutlets were ready. The wolf took one bite and was amazed at how tender and flavorful the orc meat was. Jack was still a bit uneasy. The thought of eating orc was unsettling, but seeing